Most people spend their entire lives chasing knowledge. They collect information like trophies, stacking book after book, quote after quote, always believing that if they just learn one more thing, they will finally become who they're meant to be. But what if growth doesn't come from knowing more? What if evolution begins when you start to unlearn? Picture yourself walking down a long hallway lined with doors. Every door represents something you once believed to be true. Behind each one is a version of you that lived by that truth. You open the first door and see yourself as a child, learning what the world expects of you. You open another and see the teenager who thought rebellion meant freedom. Another shows you the adult chasing success, thinking it will bring peace. Every room feels familiar, but as you walk farther, you realize something. These beliefs are not who you are. They are the walls that keep you from becoming more. Growth is not about adding new walls. It's about tearing them down. The problem is that we cling to what's familiar. Our beliefs become our safety nets. Our habits become our identity. And soon, the same things that once protected us begin to imprison us. The greatest obstacle to transformation is not ignorance, it's the illusion of knowledge. The belief that you already know enough, that you've seen enough, that you've experienced enough. But if you think you already know, you stop looking deeper. You stop exploring. You stop evolving. Imagine your mind as a river. When it's free, it flows, clear, powerful, alive. But when it's damned by ego, by certainty, by the need to be right, it grows stagnant. The water no longer moves. The energy no longer flows. To evolve, you must break the dam. You must let go of everything that blocks your natural current of awareness. There's a story told through time. A student visits a wise teacher to learn the secrets of mastery. As the teacher pours tea, the student keeps talking, explaining what he already knows, describing his past experiences, sharing his theories about the world. The teacher keeps pouring until the cup overflows. The student cries out, "Stop! Can't you see it's full?" The teacher smiles and says, "Exactly. You are like this cup. You're so full of your own ideas that nothing new can enter. Before you can learn, you must first empty your cup." That's what this journey is about. Emptying the cup. Forgetting what you know. Making space for growth to happen naturally. It's not easy. Unlearning is uncomfortable. It means questioning what you've built your life around. It means accepting that some of the lessons you trusted may no longer serve you. It means standing in uncertainty, naked before the truth, and realizing that every identity you've worn was temporary. But inside that discomfort lies your freedom. Because when you let go of who you were, you open yourself to who you could become. Think of the moments when life has forced you to change. Heartbreak, loss, failure, endings you didn't choose. At the time, they felt like destruction, but later, you saw them for what they were, invitations to evolve. The pain was the teacher. The collapse was the clearing. Life was not punishing you, it was making space for something greater. Most people fear change because it feels like death. But growth always involves a kind of dying. The death of certainty, the death of ego, the death of who you used to be. And yet, every death makes room for rebirth. You cannot pour new wisdom into a full cup. You cannot become who you're meant to be while clinging to who you were. Evolution demands surrender. When you unlearn, you return to the beginner's mind. Open, curious, humble. In this state, life reveals its secrets again. The colors seem brighter. The world feels new. Every breath becomes a lesson. Every moment becomes a mirror. You stop seeing life through the filter of memory and begin to see it as it truly is. And that's when something powerful happens. Your awareness deepens. You start noticing patterns in yourself, in others, in nature. You see how everything connects. The illusion of separation begins to fade. But the ego resists this process. It whispers, "You already know, you've figured it out." It wants to keep control, to stay comfortable. So it fills your mind with noise, opinions, arguments, judgments, anything to keep you from questioning it. Your task is to silence that noise, not by force, but by stillness, by becoming the observer, by watching your thoughts without clinging to them. Every time you say, "I already know," remind yourself, "That's exactly when I stop growing." The mind is a tool, not a master. It's meant to serve your awareness, not imprison it. But most people become servants to their own thoughts. They live inside the stories they've created about themselves, repeating the same experiences again and again because they never stop to question the narrative. You can't rewrite a story if you refuse to put down the pen. Unlearning is the act of reclaiming authorship of your life. It's stepping back and asking, "Is this belief mine, or was it given to me? Is this limitation real, or was it taught to me? Who would I be if I stopped believing this?" The answers won't come right away, but the questions will awaken you. There's a quiet kind of power that comes when you stop pretending to know. You become a student of life again. You listen, you watch, you feel. You start to notice that every experience, no matter how small, carries wisdom. Even the painful ones, especially the painful ones. And then you realize that life has always been teaching you. You were just too busy knowing to notice. If this message is resonating with you, take a moment to breathe. And if it helps, pause to show gratitude. A simple like or comment is a small way to keep this journey of growth flowing forward, not just for you, but for everyone walking this same path of awareness. Thank you for being part of this moment. When you forget what you know, you rediscover wonder. You become like a child again, not naive, but open. You laugh more, you judge less. You trust the flow of things. You stop forcing outcomes and begin aligning with them. This is the path to evolution, not through accumulation, but through surrender, through emptying the mind and letting truth reveal itself naturally. So today, take a moment to breathe. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to that keeps me from moving forward? Maybe it's a belief about success, or a wound from the past, or a label that defines you. Whatever it is, thank it for what it taught you, and let it go. Growth begins where clinging ends. A caterpillar must dissolve before it becomes the butterfly. The seed must break before it becomes the tree. The old self must die before the new one can live. You are not the thoughts you cling to. You are the space beneath them, vast, clear, limitless, and that space is where all potential lives. Forget what you know and return to that space. In that emptiness, you will find freedom. In that stillness, you will find truth. In that surrender, you will find yourself. Because the one who knows nothing is open to everything. Your journey of unlearning has just begun. And the next step will take you even deeper beyond knowledge, beyond control, into the realm of true mastery. In the next video, we'll explore the power of mastering yourself before the world, discovering how to lead not through force, but through presence, how to conquer not others, but the impulses within you, and how the greatest victory you'll ever achieve is over your own mind. Because when you master yourself, the world follows naturally. And before you go, if this message spoke to your heart, I want to thank you for being here. Your presence means more than you realize. Every like, every comment, every new subscriber helps this community grow into something that lifts us all higher. I'm deeply grateful you're part of it. Until next time, keep unlearning, keep evolving, and keep becoming.